Hi friends, good morning all of you. So how are you? I hope all of you are doing great. And today I am going to make a video on the proposed changes to CA curriculum. First, remember one thing. There is no official announcement by ICAI through their social media handles or through the website. So much of discussion is going on. It is not that the information or the news which you are reading in social media or through different faculties or through different groups. It is not that the information is wrong, but at this point of time you need to understand that it has not yet come from the horse mouth. But still, all the things what the student community has been discussing recently, they are to a very big extent yes. So I'm so happy to begin with. Firstly, I want to tell you that these structural changes what are going to be introduced in CA curriculum will make the course easier, lucrative, and also the pass percentage will be higher. Say for example, the number of subjects you need to read at CA intermediate level. If you look at it, you need to read at present. There are 8 papers covering 11 subjects. In future, there will be only 3 papers in group 1, 3 papers in group 2. So total 6 papers will be there. And I think 8 subjects will be there. And also, there are so many structural changes in final level and in foundation level also. So I personally feel these are going to be very healthy and structural changes for strengthening of both the profession, and these are student friendly. Many a times, even every faculty, not only me, every faculty gets this kind of questions. Why do we need to screw up a student to this level? But that is what is expected. What can we do? So I cannot dilute the level of difficulty of a course, or I cannot liberalize the volume of the syllabus, because we have to follow whatever ICAI has designed. But now I'm very happy that, see, one thing I do not want to speak more about it, because I don't think it is practically possible, at least in the short run. Globalization or following international education standards, that won't be possible. If you look at it, nationalization of syllabus, nationalization is a wrong word probably. So uniformity at the national level itself is not happening in education policy and all. Some of the states openly they are debating and they are saying, no, we do not want these kind of things and all. So international standards of education introducing in Indian system, I don't think it is possible with immediate effect, because I know Harvard academic citations and style of assessments and assignments, they're completely different. That they are completely different. You cannot even imagine that Indian student can forget about, see, Indian students can pass in any continent, in any university. I'm not saying they cannot, but it is very difficult for you to adapt, because we have examination system. We have examination system. So globally, in many countries, can you believe that there is no examination system? There are assignments, there are assessments based on presentation. So it is altogether a different ball game. So I do not want to speak about that particular bullet point. When I read this, I'm not, completely comfortable with that particular point. Now, I will try to share my screen to show you this. Having said that, this is going to be a very big PPT. So I do not want to deal with everything. I will give you one more disclaimer. 2 things I'll tell you before I start. Whether this PPT is genuinely prepared by ICAI or the officers of ICAI, God only knows. Contents are okay. But at times what happens, someone might have, see, it is something like you have one motivational quote, you will put that motivational quote in your social media, and below that you will write APJ Abdul Kalam. Because that motivational quote, and below that if you write your name Subbarao, no one will read. No. So someone might have put this in the shape of ICAI, I do not know, but the contents are genuine. Okay, so I am showing you this, and this is point number 1. Point number 2 is, I am not covering the whole thing. I am covering the part which is relevant for CA intermediate now. Okay, I'll do probably another video for CA final, another video for foundation, another video for practical training. Okay, so I cannot include everything. If I include everything now, it goes beyond 1 hour video. So which I do not think at this point of time that is relevant. Okay, so brief background and all, blah blah blah. They have said preamble, done. Have a look at this. So they have, these are the, you know, these are the problems they want to overcome. But this current CA foundation is with 4 papers, 6 subjects. In future, it will be 4 papers, 4 subjects. Intermediate group 1, 4 papers, group 2, 4 papers, total 8 papers with 11 subjects. In future, it will be 3 papers in group 1, 3 papers in group 2. I'm so happy to tell you, one of the biggest pains for CA intermediate students is EIS, and the second one is economics. Many students face, you know, unnecessary hurdles in this area. Congratulations to all of you. Both EIS and economics are proposed to be removed from the curriculum. Financial management and strategic management, these two put together will be one particular paper for you. Maybe they'll put 50-50 marks or 60-40 marks, something like that. But you don't need to do EIS and you don't need to do economics. Having said that, in one of the slides, they said that the focus is on the information technology. The focus is on the information technology. So probably they'll give some online mandatory courses for this information technology and all. They'll introduce that probably. Okay. So this is about intermediate. And then in old syllabus, in current curriculum, final is group 1 4 papers, group 2 4 papers. But in the proposed, after intermediate, before final, they are introducing one new level, introduction to self-paced online learning modules. Very interesting, isn't it? So basically, you have to do this course yourself, self-learning. So probably there will be a learning management system where you will be given with one ID and password. You'll have to listen to classes, that's all. Even when you do any PhD or MBA in any of the European universities, what I have observed, there will be some platform, like, you know, it is a website. When you go, you have to put your student ID and password. When you log in, there will be so many folders. In some universities, they call it Moodle, M-O-O-D-L. In, you know, university will have different names. That is a different story. So basically what you need to do is, say, for example, there is one international finance. So international finance will be one module. When you click it, there will be in that like chapter 1, chapter 2, they call it with different names. LO1, LO2, learning object 1, learning object. So content 1, content 2. Like that, there will be some 10-15 videos. When you watch the full video, system will put a tick on that video stating that, hey, this guy Pavan bearing this roll number, this student ID, he has completed watching this video. It will put a tick. So you need to watch all the 10 or 15 videos, whatever are there. Now you may say, Pavan sir, I'll play it, I'll put it, and then, you know, it will be played whether I am learning or no. No, at the end of the video, they will conduct one kind of MCQ test. So whatever 1 hour you heard, whatever 1 hour video you watched, from that there will be MCQs at the end. So you need to pass that test. If you do not pass, in some universities, 75% is the pass criteria, and it will be simple. Okay, it will be simple. For example, if they give 20 MCQs, you need to get 15 correct. If you do not do that, no, you have to watch the video again. So it is not going to be an escape route for you. But trust me, it is one of the best ways of learning, because at your pace, at your convenience, at your speed, it is a self-learning module, which actually is my personal favorite. So in that also, self-paced online modules, they have given 2 mandatory papers and 2 optional papers. You need to complete that 4. So I'll tell you, one of my friends is working with a restaurant which is inside London Heathrow Airport. So is she working in the airport? The answer is technically yes, but actually she is not working for the airport. No, inside the airport lounge, there is one restaurant. There she is working. But as per law, she has to undergo the full training of this airport security controls, because every day you are entering into airport. No, now there must be training for her. So what this company has done is that Manpower Consultancy, who recruited her into this particular restaurant, they have given her a 30-hour module. Okay, every day you need to attend at least half an hour module, and within 2 months you have to complete this. Within 2 months. So every day after that 8-hour shift or whatever the work is, after coming, she has to watch a video for 30 minutes. She has to write the exam and login. Otherwise, what happens, after 2 months, you cannot continue in the job, or probably they'll not give you some increments or salaries, or maybe in the probationary period itself, they will remove you. Something will be there. So you want to continue there, you have to complete this course. This is first self-paced online learning module I have seen in my life. So probably it is so exciting that, CA intermediate students are, after intermediate, they are going to do this. This will be very convenient. You can do it in your mobile itself. Okay. Now, after this, they have given something about foundation. I'm not going to speak anything about foundation. As I told you, today we are going to, in this video, we are going to focus only on the CA intermediate part. So look here, accounting and advanced accounting are 2 papers now, paper 1 and 5. It is merged into only one advanced accounting, because accounting you are studying in foundation now. Enough. Accounting in foundation, advanced accounting. That's all. Which is actually correct. Maybe my personal feeling, there can be one specialization paper, maybe at final level or post qualification in accounting standards and IFRS, because that is an ocean. When you are saying advanced accounting, you will read so many things in advanced accounting. So maybe accounting standards will be 30% or 40% of the curriculum. There are other areas also. For example, if you look at the existing syllabus, partnership, okay, then ESOP, buyback. So there are so many areas, accounting for banking companies, NBFCs. So these are not accounting standards. So accounting and advanced accounting are going to be merged, and there will be only one paper, advanced accounting. Law as it is, it will be there. And the good news is other enactments, whatever are there, will not be there. It is only corporate law. Happiest thing I tell you. Corporate law is the best thing you can enjoy reading. Other enactments, I don't know. It depends on your interest. Okay, if you are more inclined with the law, and if you enjoy interpreting law, understanding things from legal point of view, maybe you will enjoy. But as per my experience, majority of the people do not enjoy reading other laws. Okay, so this is the one. And then there is no difference in CMA, cost and management accounting. It is same. Taxation, no difference. It is same. Auditing, one beautiful sentence they have come across. Okay, code of ethics will be introduced in all the papers of CA final wherever required. Oh my God, this is ACCA and CPA style. Because in CPA and ACCA, I remember, if I teach FR, financial reporting, accounting, ethics will be there. If I teach law, ethics will be there. If I teach auditing, ethics will be there. So in every paper, ethics will be there. That is what they are doing at final level. In intermediate level, maybe they are introducing code of ethics. Even 3 years back itself, 3-4 years back itself, in auditing, they have introduced this code of ethics part, International Federation of Accountants, International Auditing and Assurance Standards Board framework they have put. Okay, IOCPP, we call integrity, objectivity. Previously, they were there, but now they introduced in auditing as a part of first, second chapters. And it is same. Then from paper 7 and 8, they removed EIS, they removed economics. FM and SM is made into one paper, which I feel this is the best syllabus. This is like, heaven, ideal. This is ideal syllabus. So whatever, I should not say kachra, I should not say scrap, but if a kunmaf, if I can speak, all the unnecessary scrap is removed from the syllabus. So this is your intermediate. Now, all of you go through and read this. There is one more interesting thing for you. Read this once. So at present, 8 papers, in future 6 papers. Manner of assessment, partially objective, partially subjective. 30% MCQs, case study based scenario, 70% description in some of the papers. See this, partially objective, partially subjective in all papers. Oh my God. Closed book in all papers, computer based or physical examination as decided by the council. CBE we call it, computer based examination. ACCA is completely CBE, Pearson VUE, they will conduct this ACCA exams. Test based simulations will be there in CPA. In ACCA, complete computer based examination. So probably they are thinking on that line, but it is very difficult in India to implement it. Not because we do not have computers, we cannot develop that softwares and all. They can do it easily. ICAI can do it. Trust me, within 3 months, 6 months, they can do it. I'm not exaggerating. At ICAI level, if they want to do this computer-based exams, developing the systems, both hardware, softwares and all, it is a matter of snap for them. But the problem is availability of, this computers, network issues, and in rural areas and village areas, whether the students have access to that strong bandwidth of internet to write the exam, technical difficulties, and on the top of all these things, is the student ready to pay that much of exam fee? If you are writing ACCA, exam fee will be 10,000 rupees in Indian currency. 109 pounds, they say. Now you multiply that with 100. One paper of CPA, you have to pay some 55,000 to write the exam. But maybe in India, many people cannot afford that. So computer-based exam might come, we don't know. Then the council may adopt the criteria of negative marking. Oh my God. At present in CA intermediate level, negative marking is not there. In future, negative marking might be there because MCQs are going to be there. Then this is the one. And very good news about this, exemption. Okay, now read this. Eligibility for admission. I don't think you are so excited about this because already you are in CA Inter. So next thing you want to know is number of examinations 2, same 2, but ACCA 4 exams. So they are suggesting if it is 3, after systems are established, that means if it is going to be a computer-based exam, they may put 3 exams in a year. Do you know 2006, ICAI came with a new syllabus in 2006, wherein that CPT structure is there, no? Did you remember or do you know CA entrance examination was held 4 times in a year? I remember, I taught students. So that is the year when I passed my CA final. So we used to have CA foundation batches. Those days it is called CPT. Initially, CPT was, 4 exams were there in 1 year, and the pass percentage is huge. I remember 2006 November or 2007 Jan, I do not remember. First CPT examination, they have given 68% pass. We are like, what? 68 is something which you cannot even imagine as a pass percentage in CA course. Okay, come on. So medium of language is same, restriction in number of attempts, none. Now you can write any number of attempts. Oh my God, yes, revalidation with specific fee. So there is no much difference. So one big difference is there in the exemptions. This you will love it. This you will love it. Read this. At present, if a student gets more than 60% in one paper, when he gets an exemption, if he cannot clear in the next 3 attempts, the remaining papers with that 50% aggregate, the exemption you got will be lapsed, which is injustice. No? Once I get, say, for example, 75 in tax, that doesn't mean after 1 year or 1.5 years, I need to write tax exam again because I am unable to do remaining papers. Now see the proposed. If students secure 60% or more in a paper, exemption of paper for immediate 3 attempts is allowed, like the present system. Thereafter, the exempted paper will be treated as permanently passed. Superb, no? That means once you pass, that's it. You got an exemption. You don't need to write that paper again. Write the remaining 3, that is enough. So the council may adopt the criteria of negative marking. That is a different story. If there is objective type, Consider negative marking. There are negative marks even in international exams. So that is not a big deal. But this is my personal favorite. Out of all the, points, 2 points I liked is in syllabus, certain papers are removed, which is good for the students. And this exemption will last forever. That is also very good for students. That's all. So as far as intermediate is concerned, we are done with these. This is our changes that affect the intermediate students. So about foundation, final, and about other aspects, I'll make another video. But in this video, I just wanted to explain you that yes, there are certain proposals. We are waiting for ICAI's official announcement. There is one notification in the official gazette also. I have seen 23 paper document. But when I read that, I'm unable to understand more, because they are speaking like, regulation 53 removed, regulation 56, this is to be replaced and all. That means unless we read the full text, we'll not understand it. So it will take some more time for ICAI maybe to come with clear guidelines on this. But this is a very healthy and happy move. So if you are a student who joined CA, you are safer. But wait, Suno. We really do not know from which attempt this comes into existence. Even if they say that the proposals are passed and they are final also, they might give 4 to 5 attempts in the old curriculum. You understand? So don't expect that this will come. Some students are asking, sir, are they applicable in November? Are you kidding me? Even if ICAI has passed all these proposals and accepted also, they will not superimpose this fast. You understand? So the existing system will coexist simultaneously with the new training scheme, at least for 2 to 3 years, as per my experience. As per my previous experience, I have seen ICAI for at least, almost 2 decades of my life. Okay. I joined CA intermediate in 2002. This is 2022. So I know my foundation to today, if I include, I have been seeing ICAI for 20 years. So they'll not say this is applicable from November, your existing system is not there. It will not be the case. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any doubts, type it in the comment section. I'll comment on that. Thank you.